cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
Alright, this is Tyler from Savannah Airsoft. This is going to be our first review on our channel. So we're going to be reviewing the JG Mp5 retractable version. To start off, this is a Tokyo Marui clone, so all the Tokyo Marui parts, magazines, upgrades, anything you're going to want to put on this gun is compatible with this gun. So right now the gun's retracted, the stock is, and this is 25 inches, and then it comes in 3 positions: low, medium, and high. And then high, this is 31.5 inches, so the medium one's in between 25 and 31 inches. So the metal parts are going to be the inner barrel, all internal parts, this front and rear sight, all slings, which goes with the 3-point sling. It's located in the back, right above the magazine, and then the front of the gun, right next to the sight. The magazine's fully metal, mag release is metal, selector switch is metal, any bolts and screws are metal, and that's about it with the metal. Oh, the stock bar, I guess you would call it, this part right here is metal too, so that you'll be reassured not to break that. Plastic parts, the whole upper receiver, basically the whole outer body is metal besides the plastic besides the metal parts that I pointed out. It is a pistol grip, and it's very nice and comfortable, which most of the other pistol grips are just plain and like it has no texture to it, so that's one good thing. And then the texture on the foregrip is very nice. Your hands won't slip off of it or anything. It's really snug, and the butt of the gun is rubberized, so it's fit in your shoulder really well and not move around too much. The RPM is pretty high for a Chinese-made gun, and the FPS isn't that bad for a submachine gun either, which is about 380 right out of the box with a hot spring. So you probably won't be able to use this for CQB right away. So after a while, the spring will settle down to about 340 to 350. So you'll be good there after a while. The battery is in the foregrip. You just slide it forward and it pops out. I don't have it in right now because it's right here. It's a small type, 8.4 volt. Standard battery comes with it. It's a Chinese-made battery, so it stays charged for a while, but not too long. But it's always good for backup or something. I would recommend buying a different battery, but if you can't, you can't. You can always use that one. There's nothing wrong with that one. It's just, I don't know. But gun also comes with manual and trickle charger and unjamming rod and everything else a gun would usually come with. It does not come with a sling and or any extra sights or anything like that, but it comes with the standard front and rear sight, which if you take a look, they're a little bit different. They have little hole reticules for precision and fast acquisition shooting, and then y'all all know the MP5 G3 regular front sight. So I really like the back sights, but you can always just take that off and do whatever you want with that because there's a screw back there. The magazine, it's a very great magazine. It's full metal, high cap, 200 rounds, fast wind at the bottom like most high caps are, so that's a good thing. The select fire is ambidextrous, which means it's on both sides. Everyone knows that already if you're not using this as a beginner's gun. So it does have a charging handle right here in the front of the gun, spring loaded. I mean, it serves no purpose at all besides looks. Mine broke off because I dropped it, but that is metal as well. the bolts that hold the foregrip in place that shows the battery. Mine fell off because they're so easy to take off. There won't. I mean, if yours does fall off, which my whole team's bolts up here have fallen off. They all have the same gun because it's such a great beginner's gun. But if they do fall off, that won't be a problem in any way. But because the battery keeps it so snug in there that it just doesn't move around unless you want it to come off. So that's a good thing. Like I said, this is plastic. It's a mock silencer. It serves no purpose at all. So besides the looks, but it doesn't. This is a loud gun. It's loud for a submachine gun. So that's one thing you have to watch out for. If you want to get any sights on this gun, you're gonna have to buy a claw mount. So it doesn't come with any rails or anything. I'm pretty sure you can find an MP5 with rails. Actually, I know you can because my friend has one with rails, but this particular type of MP5 does not have rails, so you have to buy a claw mount first. Another thing is the magazine comes with the regular magazine release, and it also comes with a button right up there. So you just push that and it pops out. After a while it will start wearing. See, it fits so snug in the magazine compartment, it starts to wear the paint, so that won't be a problem at all. I got this from Evike for $110. You can buy it from any major retailer online, airsoft retailer. It is a very good beginner's gun. One more thing before I finish this up is the hop-up is exposed, so you can just change that in-game without having to take anything apart, pull anything back, take out the magazine. None of that. Just up here there's a little lever. You can see that. Just move it back and forth however you need it. So it's great to adjust it in-game, which is another good thing. Now, pros and cons before I get out of here would have to be, it's so wobbly and rickety. Not wobbly so much, but it's kind of, it feels loose. It doesn't feel loose, but it sounds loose. It's like not everything's tight in there together. It's kind of loose. So that won't be, it's not like gonna affect your shooting in any way. It just sounds different. Another bad thing is trying to pull this stock out really fast is going to be a problem. So you're going to have to pull it out slowly without it having it, without it coming all the way out. Like it will if you pull it out too hard. So make sure you watch out for that. And another pro about this gun is it being reliable for a Jingong gun. And another pro would have to be a Tokyo recloned, so that's always good. Another con about this gun would have to be the double action feature trigger. It is not actual double action, but it feels like it really when you're shooting it, so you have to pull it back to a point before it lets off. Instead of going pow, 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 you have to go pow, pow, pow. So that's not a great thing, but it's okay. That has to be it for this gun. This has been a Jingong MP5 retractable version, which is the Mod 5 version. You can pick it up from any major airsoft retailer online. I got this exact gun from Evike for $110. This was a Savannah Scouts review. Thanks.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where